This tool reads your data and automatically selects the most appropriate t-test function for your data and then presents you only the results of that t-test function. Hi friends, I'm Matthew Courtney and I help schools help kids. And on this channel, we talk all about evidence-informed school improvement. So if you're into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and come be a part of our community of improvers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to instantly analyze two distributions of scores and compare them in a spreadsheet using my distribution comparison tool. This tool is perfect if you've got pre-test, post-test data, intervention control group data. Maybe you want to compare first period to fifth period and look at their performance. This tool will do that for you instantly. Let's get into it. Let's start by taking a look at the data we're going to use for this demonstration. So here on the screen, we see some simple data. We have a control group and an intervention group broken out into two columns. What's important here is that we've got titles for each of our columns in row 1, and all of our data is neatly sorted into rows under that heading. Here I've just got some randomly generated data, control group and intervention group data. That's really just for demonstration purposes today, but this will work no matter what titles you have, whatever kind of data you have, and you can have more than two columns. So I've got two columns here today for simplicity, but if you've got a whole spreadsheet full of data and you just need to look at two different columns, the tool will allow you to do that. You don't have to remove all of your other data. So this is what we're starting with today, but the tool should work regardless of what kind of information is in your spreadsheet. Let's take a look now at the tool itself. Here we are on the landing page for the distribution comparison tool. You can get here at www.matthewbcourtney.com/DCT. When you get to the landing page, you'll see there's some simple directions right at the top to help remind you what the tool does and how it functions. You can see there's a page of technical directions. So if you want more detail than what you're going to see in this video, what you're going to see in these simple directions, you can go to that technical directions page and get more detail. There's also a sample file in case you want to download that and just sort of play around with the tool before using your own data. When you scroll down, you'll see we get to the tool itself. This gray box is where you're going to do all of your work. And in the white space over here, all of these headings are going to populate with the outcomes of our analysis. So let's get to it. I'm going to hit Browse and select some data out of my computer. I'm just going to upload the spreadsheet that's called Data and hit Open. And when I do that, you'll see that it has already instantly analyzed, but it's comparing the one column to the same column. So I've got these two drop-down menus, and when I click here, you can see that they've ported over the titles from those column headers from my spreadsheet and allowed me to select them. I'm going to leave control group selected in the first. I'm going to select intervention group from the second. And you can see that instantly the report has auto-updated. So now I can see and compare my control group to my intervention group. Over here in the report itself, I have a summary statistics table that gives me a mean, median, mode, minimum, maximum, range, and standard deviation. So all of those standard descriptive statistics that you would calculate to compare two distributions of scores are right here for you in this table. I can copy and paste this table. So if you want to put it into a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, you want to format it a different way, all of that is doable. You just copy and paste that over. My favorite thing about this tool is the t-test output. This tool reads your data and automatically selects the most appropriate t-test function for your data and then presents you only the results of that t-test function. So it eliminates that user error that you might have if you were doing this manually in a spreadsheet. Here you can see that we have our t-stat, our degrees of freedom, and a p-value. These results are wildly statistically significant. That's really a function of the randomizer that I used in order to create the data for this demonstration. As you scroll down, we also see that we have a box plot. It has ported over those titles from my drop-down menu, so I can see here's my control group, here's my intervention group. I can see how far apart those two groups are. This is a really handy visualization. Again, you can copy and paste this into your report, or you can right-click and click Save as Image, and then you can take a look at it that way. You can download it to your computer, upload it into your reports later. And then if we keep scrolling down, we see that we do have two histograms here, one for our control and one for our intervention group, allowing us to really visualize that distribution in a different way. And you can see these distributions look a little wild. Again, that is a artifact of the randomization that I used to create the data. But hopefully your data will be a little more normally skewed and you'll be able to see that very easily here. If you have multiple columns that you want to look at. You don't have to change anything or re-upload anything. All of your columns will be automatically loaded into these drop-down menus. And so you can just change them at any time. Let's say that you want to compare 5 sections of a course in student performance. Then you can change and look at each of those sections individually using the drop-down menus. So it's really convenient and easy to use. So I hope that you found some value out of this video today. If you did, hit subscribe, come be a part of our community of improvers. And don't forget, before you leave, check out some of the other videos on my channel and make sure you visit the webpage because I have 6 other auto analysis tools up there for you. They all work the same, where you upload a spreadsheet and it spits out a report. You don't want to miss it. See you next time.